You guys, this DIY was 100% worth it. Oh my gosh, you have got to see how they turned out. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here, and if this is your first time, you are so welcome. I hope that you enjoy this video today. What we are doing is we are turning one of the brand new Dollar Tree pictures that came in this year, I think. And I love the picture, but the picture frame, I wanted to make it more vintage. And so that is my goal. I've never done this before. However, I'm excited to do it. That requires going to Home Depot and getting the trim that you can use for around the walls and the windows and everything. So finding that, I'm excited about this, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me, and let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. I did decide on this trim. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, you could see it a little bit. Yeah. And the good thing is it matches the corners of what I'm gonna put. Don't mind the mess back here. We're cooking and baking. The corners, because I want this to look more vintage, not so much just like a Dollar Tree find. But look at how pretty these things are. And with the trim, how it looks, I think it's gonna make it an incredible match. Yeah. So what I tried to do, I actually had to purchase this, which is a trim cutter or trim shears, because what I tried to do first was use, I'll show you once I get it out. Hi, baby. What I tried to use were these, and I think that these are for cutting just limbs from a tree. The problem is it left it with, I don't know if you could see, but it's a diagonal look to it that doesn't look good. And so when I was trying to put it together, when I was trying to put this with the corner that I just fixed, it wasn't working out right. It just wasn't combining like this is. So I went on ahead and took the plunge and bought the pruning shears, and this gave me exactly what I needed, and I'm so happy about that. So it gave me exactly what I needed. So now what I have to do, I have to go through and cut each one of these, cut each corner, so that way it matches with the corner. The long corner will match with the short corner, so the short corner will match with the long corner, so I can actually put them together and make a beautiful picture frame. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fix these corners, or try to make sure that they'll actually work with this project. All right, so all I'm doing is trimming around here. All right, so put this in here. All right, you guys, I know you didn't get to see this. However, all I did was spray paint these after I cut them all out with this, the Rust-Oleum black semi-gloss. I just want to make sure that it's nice and black. I didn't glue it on the picture yet because I want to get these themselves taken care of, because I don't know if I'm going to spray paint the picture itself, or if I'm going to just hand paint it, because I have black paint in the house. So I want to make sure that I got all the really pretty detail on there. See that? So once these are dry, I did the back. I need to still do the edge in here to make sure it looks good. And so once these are dry, I'm going to probably glue it onto the picture and either spray paint it or do hand painting. So I will let you know what happens. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the next night. I have been busy all day with the baby. My husband wasn't able to watch her today because he was working and taking care of things. So now that she's asleep, how cute is that? Now that she's asleep, I can actually work on this. So let's get this taken care of. I'm already done spray painting all these. They're completely dry and look great. So what I'm going to do Okay, it actually opened, so let's go ahead and glue this down. All I'm using is the Gorilla Wood Glue. As you can see, I don't have clamps. I'm going to need some though, so I will make do with what I have. Hopefully it's going to be dry by tomorrow and none of this stuff is going to come back up. I've already had to like put it down. I've already had to like reposition it multiple times. So hopefully by the morning it's going to be perfectly fine. Then I could work on the other picture. I'm not going to do that because I don't have any clamps to hold anything down. And then I was going to start painting it as soon as I could because thankfully... So I'm not worried about any of the glue that's out here because it's just gonna dry. It's just gonna dry clear, and I'll just paint over it when I paint everything else. I think it looks so cool so far. But the really good thing is if there's any problems in between the corners, it's not gonna be a big deal because I'm going to have this here. And I think that looks so pretty. Oh my gosh! And then once I paint it, whatever. I'm gonna air dry it, or not air dry it, airbrush it, and see how that looks. I just don't know what color paint to get, so we'll see how that is. So you will be able to see the process because I spray painted the extra parts like this black. They're outside drying, so I could test out what paint I want. So I will see you tomorrow. Okay, everybody. So the really great thing is that I was able to glue this on. I'm not even kidding. The work that it took to have to glue this on was ridiculous. My next job is to take these pieces, which I think are just absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I could show you. Anyway, so there's these that I'm going to put on each side. That, if I had it on the right way. Okay. Each side, I think that'll be pretty. Now, I realized as I was painting these that I don't know what color that I want to air dry or brush paint with these. So I had to get, just like I said, get this part and paint it. And now I have to figure out what color I want to do. See what color is going to be good for it. So I'll be back. All I'm going to be doing is just using like hot glue on here as well as the Gorilla Glue and gluing these on. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, while I'm waiting for the hot glue to heat up enough so I could actually use it, I'm going to try to figure out how to dry brush this, what color to use. So I'm using the metallic royal gold. There you go. The same kind of paint, but it's pure gold. And then antique copper, which I might actually, I'm considering using this. One of them is going to be what I'm going to like repaint these if the paint job does not look very good. So we'll see. All right, what I'm going to do is get each one of these put out. We didn't need to use all that. Oh well. Alright. So I'm going to try to get as much off as I can. It's a darn good thing that I didn't decide to just paint it, huh? I'm trying to look to see exactly what color, if any of them, I want to use. I'm kind of leaning on black. Unless I get a different paintbrush. Okay, you guys, what I'm going to be using is this quick grip. It's the Beacon glue as well as hot glue. And this one's just the Gorilla hot glue. So what I'm going to do is put a tiny bit of the Beacon on here. See how well that goes. Okay, you guys, so I realized after I put in the corner details that I did not go back and paint the edges. So guess what I did? I went back and I painted the edges. That's why you put down a game plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush. So I would be using both hands. However, the baby just woke up and she wants to be snuggled. So let me get rid of some of this. You guys, this DIY was 100% worth it because, first of all, the stuff I learned was great, but oh my gosh, you have got to see how they turned out. Look at that. All around,